Life is full of choices, but some decisions shape our destiny in ways we cannot imagine. One of these is choosing the person we will spend our lives with. In Islam, marriage is not just a partnership, it is a divine connection, a source of peace and mercy chosen by Allah Himself. But how do you know when Allah is guiding you to the right person? How can you recognize the signs that this person is written for you in your qadr? Allah, in His infinite wisdom, does not leave His servants in confusion. He places clear signs for those who seek His guidance. In this video, we will explore the powerful signs that show when Allah is revealing your spouse to you. These signs are not just guesses or feelings. They are rooted in the teachings of the Qur'an and Hadith. Pay close attention, for missing these signs could mean overlooking a blessing Allah has placed in your path. Number 1. A feeling of tranquility and unexplainable peace. Allah describes the essence of marriage in the Qur'an beautifully. And among His signs is that He created for you from yourselves spouses, that you may find tranquility in them, and He placed between you affection and mercy. Indeed, in that are signs for people who give thought. Surah Ar-Rum 30:21. One of the clearest signs that Allah is guiding you to your spouse is the deep sense of peace you feel when you are with them. This feeling is not just ordinary comfort, it is sakina, a special kind of tranquility that comes from Allah. It is the type of calmness that fills your heart, making you feel safe, understood, and at ease. When Allah writes someone in your destiny, their presence does not bring stress, confusion, or uneasiness. Instead, there is clarity. There is no constant doubt, no struggle to understand where you stand. Everything flows naturally without force. Their company soothes your soul, and you feel a deep sense of security that cannot be explained in words. You do not feel the need to pretend or change who you are. With them, you are at peace, not just in your mind, but in your heart. It is as if your soul recognizes them, as if you have finally arrived at a place of belonging. That is the power of Allah's guidance. This tranquility is not based on temporary emotions, but on something much deeper, something placed in your heart by Allah Himself. When you find someone whose presence brings this kind of peace, know that this is one of the great signs from your Creator. Number 2. Their character aligns with Islamic values. The Prophet Muhammad said, "A woman is married for 4 reasons: her wealth, her lineage, her beauty, and her religion. So marry the one who is religious. May your hands be rubbed with dust. May you prosper." Bukhari and Muslim. A major sign that Allah is showing you your spouse is the strength of their character and their commitment to Islam. Their actions reflect the teachings of the Qur'an and the Sunnah, not just in words, but in the way they treat others. They show kindness not because they seek praise, but because it is part of who they are. They are patient in difficult times, honest in their dealings, and conscious of Allah in all that they do. A person who is truly meant for you will bring you closer to your faith, not pull you away from it. Their presence in your life will remind you of Allah, making you more mindful of your actions and encouraging you to improve in your deen. They will support your spiritual growth, motivating you to pray more, seek knowledge, and strive for righteousness. Their character is not just good when things are easy, it remains strong in moments of hardship. They do not act one way in public and another in private. Instead, their integrity remains firm, and their heart is pure. If you find someone whose values align with the principles of Islam, whose actions reflect sincerity and devotion, then know that this is a powerful sign that Allah has placed them in your life for a purpose. Number 3. Your paths cross in an unusual yet meaningful way. The Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, said, Nothing happens to a believer except that it is good for him. Muslim. When Allah writes someone in your destiny, He brings them into your life in ways you never could have planned. The way you meet them may seem unexpected, yet when you look back, every step leading to that moment feels perfectly arranged. Perhaps you prayed for guidance, asking Allah to bring the right person into your life, and suddenly your paths cross in a way that feels too precise to be a coincidence. Maybe you were not even searching, but events unfolded in a manner that made their presence in your life feel natural and meaningful. It could be through a series of small, seemingly insignificant choices that led you to meet them, a decision to attend an event, a change in career, or even a single conversation that connected you both. The way it happens may not always be dramatic, but when you reflect, you realize that everything aligned at just the right time. This is how Allah's plan works, subtle yet powerful. He brings people together at the right moment, in the right way, when hearts are prepared and destinies are ready to align. If you find yourself meeting someone in a way that feels purposeful, where everything seems to fall into place effortlessly, know that this could be a sign from Allah. For number 4, your istikhara brings clarity, not confusion. Istikhara, the prayer for guidance, is a gift from Allah. The Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, taught, if one of you intends to undertake a matter, let him pray 2 rak'ahs of voluntary prayer, then say, when choosing a spouse, seeking guidance from Allah through istikhara is essential. This special prayer is not meant to bring visions or dreams. Rather, it is a way to ask Allah for what is best for you in this life and the next. If Allah is guiding you toward someone, you will notice a sense of clarity after your istikhara. Your heart will feel at ease, and things will start falling into place without unnecessary struggles. There will be no constant doubts or emotional turmoil, just a feeling of peace and certainty. You may also notice that events unfold in a way that makes the path easier, as if Allah is clearing obstacles and opening doors for you. However, if after making istikhara you feel uneasy, hesitant, or find barriers constantly appearing, this may be a sign to step back and reconsider. Sometimes, what we want is not what is best for us, and Allah, in His mercy, removes people from our path to protect us from hardship we cannot yet see. Trust that Allah's guidance is always for your benefit. If He is showing you a way forward, embrace it with gratitude. If He is redirecting you, accept it with patience. Istikhara is a way to surrender your will to Allah's perfect wisdom, knowing that He will always choose what is best for you. Number 5. They accept and respect you for who you are. The Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, said, "The best of you are those who are best to their wives." One of the strongest signs that Allah is showing you your spouse is their ability to accept and respect you for who you truly are. They do not try to mold you into someone else or expect you to fit into their personal ideals. Instead, they embrace you with sincerity, appreciating both your strengths and your flaws. A person meant for you will not belittle your thoughts, dismiss your feelings, or make you feel unworthy. Rather, they will uplift you, treating you with kindness and patience. Their respect is not based on how much you please them, but on their understanding that you, too, are a creation of Allah, deserving of dignity and love. They support your dreams, encourage your faith, and create a space where you feel safe to be yourself. Their love is not conditional upon perfection, but upon mutual growth and understanding. They do not demand that you change to be accepted. Instead, they inspire you to become the best version of yourself while loving you just as you are. This kind of acceptance is rare, and when you find it, know that it is a strong sign from Allah. A spouse chosen by Him will respect your values, honor your emotions, and remain by your side, not to change you, but to walk with you on the path of faith and righteousness. Number 6. Your family and trusted elders. Approve the Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, emphasized the importance of seeking counsel. A believer is the mirror of his brother. Abu Dawud. While personal emotions play a role in choosing a spouse, the approval of family and trusted elders is a powerful sign from Allah. Those who genuinely care for you, your parents, mentors, and elders, can often see things that emotions may cloud. They often have a clearer perspective, free from the emotions that may cloud your judgment. Their wisdom, life experience, and sincere concern can help you recognize whether a person is truly right for you. When Allah blesses a union, He places barakah in it. And one of the ways He does this is by softening the hearts of your loved ones toward the person. If your family and trusted advisors express support, if they see compatibility and goodness in your choice, it is often a sign that this relationship is aligned with Allah's plan for you. On the other hand, if those who have always wanted the best for you express strong concerns, it is important to reflect. Sometimes they see warning signs that love may make it difficult to notice. Their advice is not meant to control your decision, but to protect you from hardship. A spouse chosen by Allah will not cause unnecessary conflict in your family, but will bring hearts together. If your loved ones feel peace about your choice and give their sincere blessings, take it as a sign that Allah is guiding you toward what is best. Number 7. The relationship brings you closer to Allah, not further away. Allah says, "Help one another in righteousness and piety, but do not help one another in sin and aggression." Surah Al-Ma'idah 5:2. The most powerful sign that Allah is showing you your spouse is the impact they have on your faith. A relationship built on righteousness leads to Jannah, while one built on disobedience leads to regret. If this person encourages you to pray, reminds you of Allah, and supports your journey toward becoming a better Muslim, it is a clear indication that Allah has placed them in your life for a higher purpose. They do not distract you from your obligations, but push you toward them. They do not lead you into sinful actions, but guide you toward what is pleasing to Allah. A spouse chosen by Allah will be a source of strength, not weakness. Their words, actions, and presence will inspire you to improve your character, increase your knowledge of Islam, and strive for a deeper connection with your Creator. They will remind you of the temporary nature of this world and encourage you to prepare for the hereafter. If your bond with this person makes you feel spiritually uplifted, if your heart feels more connected to Allah because of them, and if your deen grows stronger rather than weaker, then this is one of the clearest signs of divine blessing. Lastly, trust in Allah's timing. If you recognize these signs in someone, take it as a blessing from Allah. But remember, marriage is not about rushing, it is about trusting Allah's perfect timing. What is meant for you will never pass you by, and what is not written for you will never reach you. Allah's wisdom is far greater than our understanding. Sometimes we may desire something immediately, but Allah, in His mercy, withholds it for the right moment. True contentment comes when we submit to His plan, knowing that He chooses what is best for us. So be patient, make sincere dua, and continue improving yourself and strengthening your connection with Allah. When the right person is written for you, no force in this world can keep them away. And when that time comes, you will see how perfectly Allah's plan unfolds, better than anything you could have imagined. May Allah guide us all toward righteous spouses and grant us marriages filled with barakah. Ameen.